Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, we're going to be talking to the legendary Alberto Lombardi. He's a legendary restaurateur, but he's on the show again, but this time for a sad reason. His hometown in Italy is underwater, and he's going to talk about how you can help. That's next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, I run a PR firm, so I like to think I'm informed, and I watch the news all the time, but there's a story that's not getting national attention, and it needs to have national attention. It's the flooding in northern Italy. Somebody who knows a lot about that, Alberto Lombardi, legendary restaurateur. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for your help.
Absolutely. And for those who don't know Alberto, shame on you. He is the man behind Traverse to Luna, Bistro,
Lombardi, Kai.
Everything.
Yeah, we have about 15 restaurants altogether. Yeah.
Amazing. But he's coming on the show today not to get publicity for his restaurants, but really to put publicity on your hometown.
Yeah.
You were born and raised where?
Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about the region. The region is called Emilia-Romagna, and there is about 4.5 million people. But the area where it's really been destroyed is from Bologna to Imola, where they canceled the Formula One because of that, and Faenza, Forlì, Cesena, Rimini, and Cervia. These are the area. Then pretty much everything is destroyed.
Wow.
You know, most of the agriculture is gone, most of the vineyard is gone, they are gone. Also, they had to go and rescue my sister because she has a house, 2 floors, and the first floor was completely full of water, you know. But not only my sister, so far there is about 23,000 people. They lost their house, they cannot go back. And also we have about 15 people die. We had about a couple hundred landslides.
Wow.
Where many villages cannot be anymore. You cannot go anymore in many villages because the street is being completely destroyed.
It's absolutely heartbreaking. We're going to show
Yeah.
some video, and this video comes from the Associated Press, and obviously that's drone footage. It's just so widespread, just miles and miles.
It is amazing, and these things never happen. And the reason it happened because there are 3 days of rain. And after 1 week, we had another 3 days, and the water couldn't go anywhere. You know, there's no place to go because we are near the sea, and this area is pretty much level of the sea.
Wow. And as you look at these images, what goes through your mind?
It's terrible, especially, you know, I was there until I was 17, and the area where I grew up, there is a little area called Cava, C-A-V-A. I grew up over there where it's like a village. Everybody knows each other, you know, and this is where I spent my first 17 years over there, and every year when I go back, I still go there and meet with all my friends, and we get together. It's really emotional to see something like this, you know.
Absolutely, and in the U.S., we're not hearing a lot about it. It seems like the American media is obsessed with politics or shootings or things like that.
Yeah, it's terrible, you know, because, you know, the reason also is, you know, I'm watching all the time Rai, Italian TV. I'm watching Channel 5, then it's French TV, and the Spanish TV. In my house, I have all this kind of TV, and I always check to see what's going on around the world.
Yes. We've got some still pictures that your daughter sent us, and as we put these up, I mean, look at this. And this started a week and a half ago?
Yeah. About 2 weeks ago, it started the first flood, and after 3 days, it started all over again, even better.
And are you talking daily with your sister?
Oh yeah, every day we talk. She's fine. She lives now with her daughter, then in an area where there was no water, and she's fine. And what we want to do, basically, in all my restaurant, I decide to do one dish the next 2 weeks. Of course, pasta, because that's the region of the pasta, and all the procedure of this particular dish, then each restaurant will have, go straight to the foundation over there for the charity.
And I applaud you for doing this, Alberto. There are many Americans who might say, well, that's happening, half a world away. That's not my problem. But you're stepping up saying that, no, this, my region is in trouble, and here's something that I can do.
Yeah, of course. It's very, very important that, because we are so lucky to be over here in the state, especially in Texas, especially in Dallas, then sometimes we forget about where we come from.
Yes.
And there is many people that are less fortunate than us. And it's always good to think about that too. Yeah.
Let's talk about the recovery. I know the first few days has been a rescue effort. Even when the water recedes, millions and millions of dollars of damage.
Well, it's almost unmanageable. If you really think about, it's full of mud. Mud, when it dry, it becomes like cement.
Yes.
One good thing about this area over here, then all the houses, they are not made like in the United States. They are made of brick, meaning you will lose all the door, you will lose the kitchen, the first floor will be destroyed, but the house will not have any damage.
Wow.
Because everything is on cement.
Talk about the agriculture in that region. Are there vineyards that are underwater?
Yeah, the vineyard, and this is the region, they call it the land of the fruit. You're talking about the best apple, the best prune, the best peaches, the biggest exporter of strawberry.
Yes.
Over there. And you have a lot farm. All this farm then completely gone. They lost everything.
So help me understand.
Yeah.
Not just being a city boy. When you destroy a farm, does it take years for the farm to recover?
It takes years because if you think about when the mud goes in the vineyard, the mud becomes like cement and it will destroy the roots, and they will die because of that.
Yes.
You see, it's not something that say, well, we're going to clean up, everything will be back to normal. It will take years to go back to normal.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
really
so devastating. We've got about a minute left, Alberto. I want you to look right into that camera and talk to the viewer about how they can get involved.
Well, we have a nice website, Lombardi Family Concept, and when you go there, and you will have a place, to say fundraising for Italy, for Emilia-Romagna, Italy. And anything you can do, I will appreciate very much. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for this heartfelt fundraising effort. We're going to end with the website again, LombardoFamilyConcepts.com. Alberto, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your story.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for your help.
You bet.
You are a good friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.